Can you check out if you're live on the YouTube channel? Okay, now
Yeah,
we
I'm
are.
just
Now we
checking
are.
out. We are not live yet. It's saying upcoming.
Okay,
Not
we are now live. We are now live. Okay, perfect. Cool. All right. So good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another great session with our great deal partners. And the one we have today is someone who is responsible to help you manage your Google reviews if you're an agency. So let's welcome Shahid from ReviewBounce. Shahid, first of all, thank you so much for taking out time to talk to our people, to talk to the community, and showcase your product today. We are very much excited to host you, man.
yeah.
Okay, you're excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited now.
Okay, now you're excited. Okay, I'm like we never didn't heard hear from you. Okay, perfect. So, Shahid, first of all, before starting at all, let us know how did you get into this whole Google management side of the things, and how did you start? We want to know your journey, and then we would jump on the two right away and see how it works. So, please go ahead and take us through.
Okay. So I'll just share my journey. So I have I was working. I have experience in SEO. So I was working from very initial times. I was just doing SEO, and within like 6 7 years, I was doing local SEO. I have been working with agencies. I found out like reviews really matter because before making any actions, customers generally look into reviews. So that really hit me. Then like just like any usual founders, we leave our job and start doing this stuff. Like it was really exciting for me when I started this thing. In this journey, I have learned a lot of things. Sometimes it was related to maybe Google's policies, which earlier we were not, following very properly. Then it comes to users, use cases, and everything. So it was a very exciting journey for me. It was really exciting journey, and still I'm learning. I'm learning every new thing which works for agencies, which works for freelancers, and how we can manage our online reputation, in a better way. You are not audible properly. You
So you learned from your SEO journey, right? I mean, you have
Yeah,
learned that okay, we should be able to go ahead and manage these reviews. Agencies should be empowered to do that, right?
yeah.
And they should be able to make a living. Let's say start a new business with your product, which is ReviewBounce. So yeah, that's good to hear. So and let's start. Let's go deep into the tool right now. You can please feel free to share your screen, and we are very much eager to see the product.
Yeah, I'll show you the product. Before going into that, I think if I'll
Hmm.
not take, my team member's name, then I'll just
Oh yeah,
introduce everyone,
yeah, please,
quickly about my
please.
team. So I'm the co-founder. There is Sujal, who is our another co-founder. We have Saurabh, who is managing all the tech and is managing every architecture in ReviewBounce right now. And before going into product demo or anything like that, we would like to say like I have few data which I would like to present
Hmm.
first. That according to Bird Eye, according to a lot of places where they have done a reviews, like they have done a service, it shows that 81% of the times, all the like in terms of reputation management, Google plays really an important role. Around 81% people generally leave reviews on Google, and which is really a very important data. And that is why right now Review Bounce is mostly focused on one platform, that is Google. And in this product demo, I'll show you everything what our core features are, and we'll also show you how you can also manage your Google reputation, Google My Business, and how it's really easy. Our main objective when we created Review Bounce is to was to make it really easy for our agencies, because we have
Hmm.
also seen a lot of like different tools. They were quite difficult to use. So the main idea while we were creating this tool was to make it really easy for the agencies.
Okay, that's good to know. I think there are pretty good experienced team members out there helping you out with this. And I think you're competing with big players out, which are present, but they are not innovating a lot pretty quickly. You are
Yeah.
going very fast in this. So yeah, that's good to know. Thank you for telling us about your journey and team members and who is helping you out. Let's get into the product. Please
Okay.
feel free to show us and how it works, and you can even tell us how agencies can generate revenue using it. That's the thing agencies are most excited about. So yeah, please go ahead.
Is it visible now?
Yep, we can see.
This is our website. From there, people can usually see all the features. They can have a look on all the features and what we offer. It's like really easy to do. They can just simply sign up, and once they will sign up, they will land into this kind of interface where we have provided a lot of things. So they can set up their SMTPs. I have already set up the SMTP right now, so that the demo will not be long. I have shown here how we can use our AIs. We have used AI in a lot of ways. So the users or the agencies and their clients don't have to look into each and every data. They just have to quickly have a look what's working and what's not working, so that they can take prompt actions. So let's go into settings and let me show you some basic settings what they can do. They can set up their SMTP so that every email that goes to their client will be in their name. So they can set up their SMTP, they can give their names and everything. They can create the plans. For example, every agencies generally want to grow, they want to grow their own business. Every agencies use a lot of different tools. The main objective why agencies should use this platform, they are kind of promoting their own software. It's a complete white label software, and it's a kind of true white label where we provide each and every features, everything under their name. So they can manipulate, they can change their pricings according to markets, according to clients, and according to each and every client's need. And most of the time I have seen that agencies are using some software for 4 5 years, and agencies are not making anything on the software. So I thought, like, why not give them something where they can put their own margin, where they can have their own margins, and they can promote their own software, and they can pretty much customize everything for themselves as and also for their clients. So let me show you what basic things, like first of all, it was related to the SMTP, which we provide. They can set up their SMTP. They can create their own plans. They can also add their custom domain. Let me just open a custom domain for you. It's like pretty simple thing. Let me just go and check it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We also provide one landing page here. Let me show you.
Mm-hmm.
It will be a default landing page which we provide. And if they want
Mm-hmm.
to make it under their own custom domain, they can just add
Mm-hmm.
the C name in Cloudflare. And once it is done, and let me open it.
Okay.
It will be under their name. We'll also provide the SSL and everything. Right now, you can see
Mm-hmm.
everywhere review bounce branding. You can change each and everything. The favicons, the meta titles, the meta descriptions, this logo of review bounce. You can change pretty much everything, and you can customize your dashboard for yourself as for and also for your clients. So the dashboard is 100% customizable for everyone. Let me show you some another things. They can do their custom domains, which I have just shown. They can have a preview of whatever they are doing. Like, let's just set forest green as branding, and I'll also show you how it will look into the client's dashboard. So let me,
Mm-hmm.
once they will do all these things, they can set up their payment gateways. Either they can connect it with Stripe or maybe with Lemon Squeezy. And it's pretty simple. We have a simple setup guide. Whenever they do their own custom SMTP, like custom domain and everything will change dynamically, and it will be pretty much easy for the users to see everything. They can only have one payment setup at a time, so that it will not create any sort of conflict. And this is like something, once they will do it, every payment will go to their Stripe account, and we will not work as any third party or anything in between. It will be just them and their clients. So that is something which they can do. They can also create all the plans in the landing page. I just show you, like we have, like multiple plans. You can see we have, like we have created few plans. They can write about each and every plan, what they want to offer. It's like pretty simple. They can just have it. They can also set the billing interval. Either they want to give the users or their clients like monthly or yearly, like all the features and everything. And once they create it, it will be added to their landing page. And here we have our platform plan, like, and they can see what kind of plans they are right now active into. Let me show you quickly like how they can easily add clients, and it's pretty easy to use. So we have thought that maybe under 10 to 20 seconds, every agency owner, like 10 to 20 minutes, they can set up it and it will run autopilot, so they don't have to every time log in and check everything. So they can just pretty much simply invite the user. While inviting the user, we have thought about like two things. There are some agencies which charge at the end of their month, and which add reputation management as their add-on service. So for them, they can assign them for free, and they can create their own billing and add it. This is a pretty simple thing, so that the users, their clients don't have to pay anytime. They can simply give them free access, and they can also give them like mm, n number of locations to themselves, whatever the agency has. For example, the agency has a subscription of 50 like locations. They can give 30 locations, 10 locations, 20 locations, depending upon the clients. They can give it for free, or they can just send it for paid users. They can just invite them, and the client will manage their reputation like by themselves if they want. And if the agency, if the agency wants to manage everyone's reputation, they can do it. And they will get an email. Once they will add, they will get an email under your own SMTP, and they can just pretty much simply just join it. Let me show you what kind of things we provide. Once we go into the location, they can also have multi-location. For example, Sharayu cab services or any like four dimensions. We have this business, and they have 10 branches. They can have one, like they can create one organization under here, and they can write each, like they can add 5 to 10 different
Mm-hmm.
like they are all locations here. So, and they can also check like for example, if I have 10 locations and I don't want to log in into all the 10 locations to just know that what working, what's not working. It's pretty hectic if you just see. Even though if you have 10 GMBs or anything like that, it will be pretty hectic for you, to just if you want to just know like what kind of reviews I'm getting, what kind of like how many reviews I'm getting, should I reply him or not reply him, like a lot of things. So like they can just click here. They can see all the 10 locations. Right now there's just one location, but they can add n number of locations, and they will have like what kind of top locations. If some location is making more progress in terms of reviews and everything, it will be shown here, so that they can have a look from here, and then they can simply see it. And our AI sentimental insights shows them what exactly it's working on all the 10 locations. Like if someone is giving you any bad reviews, or is there some concerns, so they don't have to look into all the 10 like listings one by one. Let me just quickly show you what kind of options the user get. um, so the user can log in into the dashboard and check everything. And also the agency owners can look into this. You can see we have set a default background and everything. They can change. I don't like this particular one. I'll just make it default. It looks more good. They can change the branding by themselves. I'll just choose the default one, and I'll just save the branding. So it's loading. So the client will see this kind of interface where it will be their business name. We show all the main important things just in their overview, so the user don't have to go anywhere. They can check
Mm-hmm.
out their review trends, what kind of reviews they are getting on per day basis. Like for example, I'm just getting like like 5 reviews on this. On 14th May, I get this one. So it's pretty simple. They will see recent reviews, and they if they want to go in detail, they can click here and it will show them, and it will give them pretty much a quick overview of everything. And under this thing, we have a lot of features which I'll show you one by one. We have
Mm-hmm.
one. The first one is report. They can just click on report. It's gonna take like 5 to 10 seconds. It's gonna take, and it's gonna create a very good branded report under that agency name. We have created the automation itself so that the agency owner as well as the client will get their branded reports at the end of the month. And this is the kind of report they will get. It will show them the total reviews, positive ratings, like what is the Google profile views in last month, and what kind of private feedbacks you got, and also the Google search times. Like like this is also important so that the users know that what kind of search things, what kind of keywords people are searching right now. So it will show them exactly, people are searching for cab booking or anything like this. We also show them like what's your trend, are you growing or not growing. They can just download this report. I'll just show you what kind of it will also have the agency's complete branding, their colors, their logos, and everything. And this is also automated. They don't have to, send the client's report. Right now, I have just set the logo. You can see like when it was generated and everything. Everywhere it will be just the agency's name will be there. Right now, it just set to review bounce. That's why review bounce is showing. But this is something which they can do. Apart from
Okay.
that, we have review.
Mm.
In reviews,
Great. Sh-
sorry.
Before moving to reviews, let's also take some questions.
Mhm.
Till now, I think it's great. Product looks great, amazing. I think agencies would love it. Um, so let's take some questions from Copy Element first of all.
1 second. Yeah.
Yeah. So he says review bounce looks promising. Thank you so much for that. So he asked a question: How auto reply actually works in review bounce?
Okay. Sure. I will show them. Should I just?
Yeah.
I'll just share the screen and show you.
Okay.
Oh, that was just the next part. How we'll be showing you like the reviews thing. So here it
Okay.
will just come. Let me just answer your
Mm-hmm.
question quickly. So for
Yes.
example, we
Yes.
have this thing. You can just click on settings, and you can just click on auto reply to new reviews, and you can set the duration. It's totally up to the the client what they want. If I want like how like what is the delay time you want. So for example, I can just
Mm-hmm.
set for 24 hours and click on save settings, and it's done.
Mm-hmm.
That's how auto reply generally works. You can just set it on autopilot. There's one more thing which you can see. Like let me just show you. If someone has given some review, like you can see here we have a review. I'll just click on it. We also have this
Mm-hmm.
magic draft. If you want to give them a reply really quickly, you can just click over here, and you can
Okay.
generate a review right now. And
Mm-hmm.
that is how you will do the auto reply thing. One is just completely autopilot mode where you don't have to touch anything. It will give them review after 12 hours, 1 day, according to your duration. You can just do it, and you can from here also you can just write it. You can do anything from here. So that's how auto reply works.
Okay. That's good. That's easy. Very easy to set up, right?
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
main purpose. Why we were creating this. The main purpose was to make it really
Mm-hmm.
easy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. What white label features are included? Are those partial or completely white label?
No, they are true white labels. Like from endpoints, API endpoints to everything. We have made sure that we are a true white label software. We never show like if the agencies are gonna buy our software, they will or their clients will never know that we are even there. It will feel like just your own software. You can change. Like we are not even any third party between the payments. They can
Mm-hmm.
customize the branding. They can completely have the branding according to themselves. All the emails which they will get will be from their own domain. So we are kind of complete white label software.
Got it. Makes sense. And next question was from Mukesh. Mukesh asked a question. I used embed my reviews, but the automation is difficult.
Yeah.
How does your automation make things easier? I'll showcase the question on the screen. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Thank you. Yeah. So that's the same thing which I just shown to again. Like embed my reviews has it's a good software, but I saw that like it's little bit difficult for anyone to set up all these things. You have to create automations and everything. If you want to do automations here, it's pretty simple. Let me show you how. You can set up new replies from here. If you want to even go for older replies and everything, you can just quickly click on start historical cleanup queue. Once you will click on this, and you'll just click on OK, because see, like there's one more thing which I would like to show, that we are not violating any policies over here also. If you just go and reply all the 300 reviews which you have not replied in past 3 years or 5 years, and you are just going to reply them really quickly, it's gonna create a type of problem for you. So we make sure that we reply 10 reviews per day, and slowly within 1 month we'll just clean everything. So you just have to click on OK, save settings, and that's done. It's pretty easy. Like you don't have to do anything like difficult to do or anything like this. We have this thing. Apart from that, all the PDFs and everything is automatically, it's completely automated. So you don't have to do anything. You will get whenever there will be any problems, you will get automated emails from the agency's SMTP.
amazing. That's good. No. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mukesh also
So,
had a follow-up question.
yeah.
Later, review requests will come and new platforms may also be added.
Hello.
You there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. So I says later review requests will come and new platforms may also be added. It's a question.
Yeah, let me show you again. Like if we'll just come here, and you can also see we have listed it in
Hmm.
our roadmap also. That
Great.
review request will be there. That it's not a problem. Let me show you the review request.
Hmm.
You'll just go to the product roadmap, and you'll find that yeah, we have this thing, review request, automated review request. And this review request will be for both the things. It will be for like we'll include SMS as well as we'll include the emails, because sometimes I have seen that normal SMS has higher uh, rate of like getting success. I have seen that they are getting more
Hmm.
uh, they are getting more traction, and they are giving a good response for the clients. So you can have it.
Okay, that's good. We cannot see you by the way. If you show that
One
you're.
second. Let me just check once again. There's a network problem or something like this. Am I visible now?
You have to turn on your camera. If you're talking, we cannot hear you because your mic is turned off.
Okay. Hello, hello. I'm audible now?
You're audible but not visible.
Yeah. Am I very visible now?
Oh, yeah, visible and audible. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Good. So yeah, I think we are done till now. We have Chris here, and we'll take Chris. Or has 5 questions. We'll take those questions very soon, Chris. But before that, I think Shahid, you can continue with the demo. I think we were at the reviews and the QR.
Okay, sure.
Yep.
So here, it's the thing for low-rated reviews. We have something called as analyze dispute, which is something really important nowadays. And this is some sort of feature which no other tool generally provide. So what we do, if someone wants to, like remove the negative reviews. So there are two you like scenarios you will just see. Like either they have already given a negative review, uh, and either they are going to give you a negative review, and there are like certain more scenarios. But if they have already given a negative review like to you on Google, there are only two or three ways which you can do something, which you can just report the review. The second is you can go to their forum and then try to request from there, so that they will just have a look and they can remove it. But from here what you can see, like if they have given some sort of review which is against Google's TOS policies. So if you'll just click over here, analyze dispute, and you'll just start the dispute. It's gonna analyze the Google TOS policies. If that review is like violating any sort of problem, like you can see they are mentioning another website, Just Dial. They contacted them through Just Dial, and it was completely off the topic. So we will provide them a analyze dispute like complete thing, and from here they can copy it, they can go to Google dispute form and they can submit it. And there's one more thing: if the questions are going to come, why you have not integrated it within the platform, the thing is like Google has its own policy that you have to go to their page and then submit it. So from here they don't have to write anything, they can just copy it and just go to their dispute form and then submit it. And if this review, like within like 10 to 14 days, it's gonna get reviewed, like removed from the Google My Business. Let me show you
That's
one more
amazing.
thing which was related to the QR code. So now the interesting part is like we have a QR code funnel. Right now you'll see reviews.getfounded, which like the custom domain. So you just asked previously like, are you a true white label software? So we make sure like even not in links, we make sure that everywhere people see you, like the agencies, so they can have it. Let me show you how it works. For example, I'll just open this thing. Once they click on this thing, we'll have something called as RiveCap services. And if you want to rate this thing, it's pretty simple. If you just click on 5-star reviews, 4-star reviews, it's gonna like come here, open the pop-up itself, so that you don't have to do anything, open anything. Just come here, write whatever you want to do, good review, like anything you want to do. There's no AI, there's nothing, because according to the recent policies changes, Google is strictly prohibiting any AI reviews written by the users, and it's according to their policy. It's not good. It's not going to give them what kind of exact feedback to the businesses. So that's why we don't have any AI for the client side. They have to come here. It's pretty simple. They just have to write this thing and click on post. And let me again show you what happens if they will give a negative review. So let's just go here. Let me show you again.
Yeah, sure.
One second. If they come here like 3-star or something like this, we have this review funnel, like where they can just write their feedback. Why did they like the service, why, what was the reason, so that the businesses can improve themselves. The idea was
Correct.
not to get the negative review. The idea was to how the businesses can get the feedback, because sometimes people write the review without like writing all the feedback, what was the actual cause, that that's why you have given a negative review. So we make sure you can write it, like whatever, like it was a poor service or anything, not hygienic, anything, you can just write. Once you will click on send, you will receive an email instantly, and the agency owner will also receive an email instantly. The reason why we send them instantly, because what will happen if they will get this result after 30 days, they'll not be able to do anything. It will be just it will not be worth for them. So what we should do, like we just send them instantly, so that if they want to improve it right now, even they can contact the customer. It's completely optional. If the user don't want to provide their address or anything, they can give it. So it's pretty much simple. They can do it from here. And if they want to give up, like we never get reviews. It's like against the policy. We never get reviews. If you just want to give like feedback publicly, you can click here, and it will again open the pop-up, and you can give negative reviews publicly
Okay.
also. So we never get reviews, because a lot of softwares, if you see, they are kind of getting getting the reviews. So you'll just come here, you can just paste it. It's already copied, so you just have to paste it here, and then you can post it publicly.
Posted.
So this is something which you can do. You can download this QR code, use it in your stats and everything. Now the next question might be, like if I have to go to another place to customize everything. So we have the customization from here also. They can come with business card, table tents. They can write the service. For example, I don't want, sir, I just write like some business name, like anything. If they want to change the text and everything, they can do all these things from here. So they don't have to go to Canva. It's like again some sort of friction. Like I don't want to go to third party or anything like that. They can change the colors. They can play with their brandings and everything. We have right now six color palettes, but we are also going to add a custom palette, so that if they want to give a custom something, like they can do it. They can give it in table tents if they want to give it. It's like simple. We have also given like instructions for the user, so it's pretty simple. You'll just come here, click here, download it. It's in the PNG format. You just open it. Let me show you. Like here you have this thing. So it's pretty simple, I guess. Like they can download all the printables from here. Then we
Okay.
have something really good, which is embedding the reviews. If you are getting a lot of positive reviews, if you are not showcasing seeing all the reviews, it's not good.
Of
You
no
have to
use.
show all the reviews. You can just come
Mm.
here, you can copy this code, add it in your website, and show everyone what kind of reviews you are getting on daily basis. You can also choose the type, what kind of that you want, some layout changes if you want it in grid format or carousel format, anything. Like you can just copy it, just paste it in your website, and enjoy. Like just embed the reviews everywhere wherever you can,
Okay.
because again some study shows that if people are seeing your reviews, and they have a higher chance that they will going to buy from you. That's the main thing. So I think it's pretty good thing. They can just copy it and paste it, and use it. And before going into Google's specific features, is there any questions?
Yes, I think that was a good review section that we covered, which is QR and the policies of Google, which you told right now. There is one question from Thomas, and then we
Hmm.
will move to the questions from Chris.
Okay.
So I'll read it out to you from
Okay.
Thomas. Thomas says, "What about Google's strict rules for review filtering? How does your system handle that?"
Can you also showcase everything on the chat, so I can have a look everything again?
That Thomas's question is external.
Okay. Can you please
Yeah.
repeat?
How? What about Google's strict rules for review filtering? You
Okay.
know, how does your system handles that? The review filtering, yeah, which Google does.
Okay. So for review filtration, you have to understand like the main core thing. We are not like adding anything AI or anything like this. For review filtration, if they want, if they are using any sort of softwares or anything like this, you will see that they are using AI. But in our software, we are just using AI in terms of like giving them the agency's owner some sort of feedback or something like this. We are not using any sort of AI, like. Within our like within our product, where the user are giving the reviews. So there are certain policy changes within the April, so it makes the review process little bit difficult, because from it was a long time ago, like Google has not done anything in terms of Google My Business. It was pretty lenient, and now they are trying to make it a little bit difficult, so that the end user sees the actual reviews and nobody's manipulate them. So if you'll see, like we are not putting any sort of keywords or anything which is against the Google policy violation. the user are giving their actual feedback, so there will be no filtration or anything like this. I have like a lot of agencies are already using my software, and I have found zero errors in review filtration or anything. None of our reviews are filtered or are getting removed from Google.
Hmm. Okay, good, amazing. So yeah, that answers Thomas's question. Let's move on to Chris's question, and then we will go deep into uh, the questions on the aspect of managing the Google business. All right. So Chris had a question. Can Review Bounce generate a AI review reply drafts without auto posting, so our team can review and approve every response before it goes live?
Can you please repeat? Sorry.
Can Review Bounce generate AI review reply drafts without
Hmm.
auto posting? Let me also put it on your screen for you.
And yes, yes, we can do it.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one is, can we upload our own brand voice guide with approved phrases, banned phrases, and different tones for different providers?
Okay. As of now, they're like like it was about the tone and everything. Right now, we have not done the tone thing. We are going to add it there so that the users or the agencies can upload their own guidelines in terms of like reviews. So if they want to be more empathetic, or if they want to reply more straightforward, they can make like they can choose like what kind of frequency they want. They want their business name to be mentioned or not mentioned. So yeah, we are, this is something which we will do next.
Okay. Can Review Bounce detect sensitive healthcare language like symptoms, diagnosis, pregnancy, children, auto accidents, insurance, and automatically flag those reviews for manual approval?
So like I don't know, like there are two things. If they have given any sort of negative reviews, so you have to understand like the main thing is review bounce is just, if you'll just see, we are a reputation management platform and we are not in between Google or your client. Like if Google is detecting it and removing it, we will just showcase the same thing. So it's not according to my policy will it detect it or remove it. There's no software in this world who can remove Google reviews. Like it's just simply your Google reviews, you have to write it. And as I have already shown you in previously in our QR code system, that they get directed to that particular platform. We are not coming as a third party. We are not suggesting anyone what you have to write. You have to write, like the users have to write their genuine experiences. So we are not coming in between. So if Google is going to flag these reviews, that's good. And if they are violating TOS policies, then definitely you can just come here and then analyze the dispute, and then you can flag these reviews.
Okay, thanks for that answer. For healthcare clients, do you offer or support a business associate agreement if review content may include patient-related information? Did you get it?
No, no. For healthcare clients, do you offer support business associate agreement if review content included patient related information? No, as of now, we have like we are seeing like pretty generic. We have not gone into particular sectors and everything. The main was to create a white label reputation agent for specifically for agencies. So it was not like for each and every business. There are like a lot of categories already there. So for each and every category, it's very difficult to look into everything. So definitely we are improving, we are evolving day by day, we are updating every day.
Hmm.
So it's kind of like if whatever issues they have, they can just mail us. We will definitely try to add. If it's like it's a mass problem, we'll definitely try to add it in our roadmap and we'll solve it. Like we just came here so that it will be easy for users or agencies to manage their reputation. That's the end goal.
Got it. Last question from Chris, but amazing, good questions. It gives a lot of context in healthcare. For a business with multiple locations, can each Google business profile have its own review request link, settings, templates, reports, and approval workflow?
That's a really good question. Can I share my screen and show you? It will be like,
Yeah, yeah.
sure. So if you'll just come here, see, you will
Mm-hmm.
have everything different for everything. You can just switch. If you have three locations, you can just click here and switch from here. Every location will have their own reports. You can set, tones and everything according to yourself. You can like, pretty much customize everything for every dashboard. You can customize everything. So yeah, we'll have, you can add like, let me show you again. Let me just
Mm-hmm.
go to the dashboard
Okay.
from here. So when the agencies, bought the software, they can
Mm-hmm.
create the client or organization, and they can add 5 to 10 locations. If they have 10 locations, they can add it. All the like, businesses can also go into each and every section. If the business owner or anyone who is managing that particular business can switch, and then we'll have reports, branded reports, everything. It's like kind of, you will see workspace. So we'll have 10 different workspaces where you can definitely switch. You can easily switch from one to one, and we'll have branded
Okay.
reports, everything for each of the locations. Like all the 10 locations, you will have everything.
Okay. Good. Yeah, I think that's it from Chris. First of all, thank you for answering all these questions. I think pretty clear. And Chris, if you had any follow-up questions, please let us know in the comments. But I think we are very much sorted, and Shayad we can continue with our Google module, which is the one which is very important and exciting one to see.
Okay. So there will be a lot of softwares. You have like, everyone already know there are a lot of software for reputation management. But if you just go through the reputation management, you will find very less tools. We are talking about Google. As just when I was starting this meeting, I just said like 81% reviews are on Google. So Yelp, Trustpilot, every other platform. It's just the rest, 20%. And Yelp is like, something 4%, Trustpilot is something 2% and everything. So Google is primarily the main thing. So right now we have Google. What we can do, they can connect their Google My Business. Once they will connect their Google My Business, we'll have their profile auditor. They can come to profile edit, because sometimes people don't understand what they really have to do. So you can see what, like, it's urgent requirement. Like, you have to fix this primary category problem, you have to fix the business descriptions, add business phone number, everything. There are like, a lot of problems you can see. So you can just click on this thing, and like, you can solve it, and you don't have to go to any other place. Like, within our platform only, you will just go and you can change it. And we have our API integrations properly, so you can just save from here, and it will be saved in Google also. So let's go up now one by one. We have a profile editor. So from here, they can edit everything for their profile, and it will be their public profile. So please make sure that when you are saving all these data and everything, you are saving it publicly. Once you click on this sync branding, it will be synced with Google. We'll have this all the features with Google provide, like all the additional categories and everything. You can check from here. You can set your working hours for each and every client. You don't have to go to each and every Google My Business and to do all these things. You can come here and work with this thing. You can change the physical location, this kind of things which you can do. In post scheduler, we have a post scheduler where you can schedule the post. Just not schedule the post, also generate the post. If you want, like for example, it's a cab service business, which I'm showing you right now. So just click over here, click on generate. And the main thing which we are not talking about, you don't have to use your key. Like, everything will be on our AI key, so the cost and everything we are bearing it. So here will be a reliable post. You can just click on use this draft. You can use it, add your own image, schedule it, add all the buttons, and launch the post. You don't have to do any juggle. Like, you can from come here, schedule the post if you want. Like, whatever date you want to schedule, just come here, schedule the post. And then you also have events, offers, everything which Google provide. So you can come here, give your coupon codes and everything. It will be just like Google. Like, you can schedule the every each post and everything. Here we also have photos and medias. So your complete GMB management come to ReviewBounce, along with
Hmm.
a lot of n number of features. You can upload all the images, you can delete all the images, you can upload videos, you can do everything, like everything. Here we also
Mm-hmm.
have Q&A manager, where you can just all the questions. Right now in this we don't have any Q&As, but yeah, if you'll
Mm-hmm.
have the Q&As, you can have it. You can just come to profile editor, and you can, I have already shown you like what are were the problems. So we have not published any post, so I just run a re-audit, and we have already solved the issue. So now it's not showing you don't have public post. So just come here, schedule the post, and you can see what kind of changes it requires. So even though if someone has, like if you are selling it to your client, because it's a white label software, you can invite the clients and they can use it by themselves. And as a client, sometimes they don't know what they do. They need to add working hours? Do they need to add their website? Because they are the end users, they don't usually know. So they can just come to profile auditors and like check everything, what kind of things they have to do, and they don't have to go anywhere, and they can just use it. The last thing is the setting things, which I'll show you. Anytime a person gives you any negative feedback, I show you that we have an email alert system, which is going to give them email alerts that yeah, you got a negative review. But if you find it, you don't want it, you can turn it off. By default it will be turned on, just for better safety of the businesses. You can have it. There's two things. We don't just customize this dashboard for the user. They can have multilingual or anything like this. We also customize it for our review page, so that when the end user will use the platform, for example, someone is from Switzerland, and they generally use German, so they can select the German language. For example, I'll just come here and I'll just select French or German. Like, let's just select the German language.
Mm-hmm.
You just come here. It's gonna take some time, like change everything. I'll just once go on QR code page.
Okay. And apart from the languages which we already have, which is around 21, I think, are you planning to add more languages in the future which are
Yeah,
not there?
we are planning to add more languages, because see, like just adding languages is not the thing. We have to, like first refine all the languages. We have the major languages. If you see, like major like 15 languages right now, but we are definitely looking to add more and more. If you'll just come here, I'll just show you in the dashboard. Like everything is
Mm-hmm.
already changed. It's very basic feature, like which you'll see like in each and every dashboard. But the main thing is we are not just customizing this. If you just go to the review page, the end user will come. If you just come here and do check here, and we'll see like Sharayu cap services and everything. It's gonna also change into the same language, so that the end user plus everyone will get complete multilingual thing. So the end user will understand definitely what is this thing. So you can pretty much use it properly, no matter where are you from. Like you can use it. And there's one more thing which I would just say before turning off this screen. There's one more thing which I have shown you. We have manage all. If you just come here and click on manage all locations, let me show you. uh,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
so let me show you again. Can I just shift from one browser to another browser, or
Yeah, you can.
screen
Yeah,
share?
you can.
Sure. Let me just show you something.
Sure.
So that I can show the actual, like what the client will see. So the
Mm-hmm.
clients, as I have already told you, like you can set up your own subscriptions, you can set up everything. Apart from that, there's one more thing. For example, you have a team, like you can definitely invite the team members. Like you can invite 10 people. Right now I have given a limitation of 10, but it's totally up to the agency owner. Like they can set up the number of like like how much they want to give to each and every plan. For if they will just come here into the plans, they can select the number of users they want to give. They can give 10, they can give 100, they can give whatever they want to do. Like it's pretty much for each and every agency's preference. And if I just come here, it will also show the subscription which I have taken, so that we have the $5, like we have this thing right now. I can just subscribe. If I have to manage the billing, I have to stop the billing. We have make sure that we are following all the different scenarios. And from here, locations, right now we just have one location, but if you'll have multi location, for example 10 locations, every location will be listed here, and you can click over here, and this is the dashboard which your client will see, and this is the dashboard which is for you. Like you will see all these things, and you can also manage their own.
Hmm.
Like you can log in and check everything. So that is pretty
Right.
much about review bounce. And now you can ask your questions.
Right. So even the client can have their own logins,
Yeah.
right? They would have their own logins to review bounce. I mean, their own workspace, correct?
Yeah, they will have their own workspace. Every client will have their own
Workspace.
workspace. Like every client. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, I think yeah, I think till now we are good. We have taken care of all the questions which came in this chat, so we have cleared that. If you're watching this and if you have any more questions, people of the Rocket Up community, please kind of message us or type a chat over here. And
Mhm.
Shahid, before we wrap this up, do you have any final statements to give to the community before we, leave?
Let's just see if there is any extra questions. If I'll just quickly have a look.
No, no, we don't have. I took a look. Yeah,
Okay.
till now it's good. We are good with the questions.
Okay. So every question is answered now. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, can you just tell me again? Like, what's the? Is there anything you want to ask again?
No, I think I'm just saying if you have to say anything to our people, before we go, what would be
Yeah,
your
Rocketers, you can just use this software. You can just let me know the feedback, because we are a team which is evolving. We have a small team of 4 5 people. We are pretty quick to adapt anything. Like you can just let us know what kind of what's your review. You can use the software. You can just let me know. Uh, there's one more thing which I would like to say. Without
Mhm.
even subscribing any platform, even though if you don't take the subscription, if you just go to the software, you can pretty much use everything, custom smtp, everything you can use. When you are trying to add the clients, then only you have to pay the subscription, so you can pretty much use everything. And then if you find it worthy, please go try yourself. I think this is something which will once if you'll just start using it, you will find the convenience of using all these things. I think that's my last thing before ending this thing. I'm pretty excited to see what's the user response, and we'll definitely try to uh, see if there is any feedbacks, and what kind of like their feedbacks.
Okay, good. Yeah, so if you have any questions additionally apart from the ones you had on this webinar, please go ahead on the deal page of ReviewBounce, and you can even post your questions over there. Shahid will keep answering over there, and we have an official Facebook group discussion thread going on. So please go and participate and put your questions. Shahid will come and answer that there as well. And if you want to reach out to the team at Hello Review Bounce, just email them at hello@reviewbounce.com. I think you would get your answers. So apart from that, get the deal now from Rocket Up, pretty much available. We recently launched a fresh new deal, and Shahid and team has worked pretty hard. We've seen the work happen in front of us. So take the software, give your reviews, give the feedback to the team so that they can make it much better than what it is right now, and take review bounce to the next level. So yeah, thanks Shahid. Thanks for
Thank you
giving
so
your
much.
time
Thank you,
today.
Karan.
It was amazing session. Thanks for coming and giving your
Thank
valuable
you.
1 hour to us. And we would
Thank
see
you.
you soon on other webinars or on the Facebook group.
Thank you so much. Have a great day, guys.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining in, and see you soon. Bye.